In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you the easiest way to sell products on Amazon. We're going to talk about the differences between Amazon FBA and FBM. And I'm going to reveal my secret selling strategies that no other guru is talking about. And I'm going to show you how to find products to sell, how to source those products, getting them over to Amazon, especially with everything going on right now with China, and creating listings, descriptions, pictures, everything that you need to know in just 15 minutes. Now, I have a 10-hour tutorial that I'll reveal later in this video, which will go more in depth in these topics, but I want you to watch this first as an introduction so that when I do give you that free 10-hour course at the end of this video, you'll be fully prepared. But I hope you'll find some good tips and tricks in this video that you can use to start selling products using Amazon FBA. My name is Connor. I'm a full-time e-commerce entrepreneur for the past 4 years. Alongside Travis, we made over $1 million selling on Amazon in just the past year from selling all different types of products. And make sure to smash that like button below because in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how to do the same, and you'll probably want to save this video so that you can come back to watch it later. Because when I first started selling on Amazon and trying to make money online, I was probably thinking just what you're thinking right now. Why Amazon FBA? Can't you make money with drop shipping, affiliate marketing, even trading? Yes, you can. But let me ask you, is the success rate for those business models as high as it is for sellers using Amazon FBA? Is it truly passive income? Are they a reliable way to make consistent income forever? Because according to Amazon themselves, 43% of sellers make over $100,000. And for most, that's 90% passive because Amazon is doing all the work for them using something special I'll show you in just a moment. Plus, Amazon FBA is a $1.9 trillion marketplace, so they are here to stay. Now, these sellers I'm talking about aren't big businesses or special people. In fact, 2/3 of Amazon sales come from third-party sellers. That's everyday people like you and me, like Calvin, who made $400,000 while still working full-time as an engineer, Brent, who made over $1.8 million while working as a first responder helicopter pilot, and Juliana, who made over $100,000 in her first year as a stay-at-home mom, and thousands of other regular everyday people. Now, if you do want to know the exact resources that help them get to over $100,000 a year, profit by selling products on Amazon, I'll have a link in the description to my private Amazon FBA training called the Passion Product Formula. But that's only if you're actually serious about making money. Because if you're just getting started, then this video guide is what will help you the most. So let's get started. So the first thing that we'll need to do is set up an Amazon Seller Central account. What you're going to do is you're going to go over to sellercentral.amazon.com, and this is where you can create your seller account. Now, you're going to have two different options for selling. You can either be an individual seller or a professional seller. And the price difference here is you're paying $40 a month for the professional, or if you're an individual seller, you're just paying 99 cents per item sold. So if you're selling more than 40 items per month, it's going to be worth it to just get the professional plan. You're also going to be getting some great features as well when you sign up and create your seller account with the professional plan that just costs $39.99 per month. By the way, I have a more in-depth tutorial on how to set up the specific seller account, which I'll share with you later on. So if you do have any questions along the way, don't worry. Now, once you set your account up, you're also going to need to think about whether you want to use Amazon FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, or if you want to do something called Amazon FBM, which is fulfilled by merchants. And the biggest difference between the two is that with FBA, Amazon ships the products out for you, whereas with FBM, you have to ship them out yourself. Now, I always recommend Amazon FBA for two main reasons. When you're selling on Amazon FBA, this means everything is stored in the warehouse, so your products are Prime eligible and customers are more likely to buy it. Amazon will put listings that are Prime eligible at the top of their search results, so you get a major advantage by going this route. The other reasons is that your products are in the Amazon warehouse, which means they do all the work for you. They pick, pack, and ship out the products. This means you can travel and live anywhere in the world, and you can keep running your Amazon business. One of the downsides with FBA though is you have to pay more on fees. So if you have a low margin product, then FBM might be better for you. But just know that this means that you have to ship it out yourself. Kind of like how eBay works, where if someone buys something, you ship this out yourself. Now let's talk about finding products to sell. You've created your Amazon Seller Essential account, and you're thinking about what kind of products product you should sell. I reveal a bunch of research secrets in my 8-hour course that I'll share with you in a few minutes. But for now, let me give you a simplified version of the best way to find products to sell. So first, we will need to use some type of product research tool. In this video, we'll be using one called Helium-10. You can get a free version of it, but if you want the more advanced features, which we'll be using in just a second, it's best to get the paid version. Now, I have the hookup with Helium-10, and I'll leave a link to it below in the description. It's the best price for it that you'll find on the internet, so if you're going to get Helium-10, I recommend you to use the link in the description. It's such a great investment. It's much better to invest a little bit more on the product research side so that you don't waste money on a product that will not work. The first step is to go to Amazon.com, and Amazon will actually tell you what the most popular search terms are on the website. In fact, the method I'm showing you right now helped me find this product, which is making us over $3,000 per month. All we had to do is start typing, and it will auto-complete with the most popular items. If I start typing, type in A, it says that AirPods, Apple Watch, air fryer, those are the most popular things that people are searching for that start with the letter A. If I put B, we have baby wipes, Bluetooth speaker, and a few other things here. But one of the key secrets here is you can start typing in a few other letters, it will give you other options. So let's say I type in BE. We have Beats, beach umbrella, beach chair. These are all things that I don't really want to sell. But down here we have something called berberine, and I saw this. So I clicked on it and I thought this was really interesting, but I didn't know what berberine was. But I looked at this first product here. So let's click on it and you can actually find out how much any product on Amazon is making. This product is making over $1.2 million a month in sales. And you can find this out for free by using the Helium-10 Chrome extension, where it will tell you how much any product on Amazon is making. But there are so many people selling berberine supplements, I don't want to sell the same exact product as everyone else. So what do? The way you use this tool to find products to sell on Amazon, we're going to get into tools here and we're going to click on the magnet tool. And we're going to type into the magnet tool berberine, and then we're going to hit get keywords. And we can see that people are searching for berberine over 220,000 times per month. When there's something this popular with over 100,000 search volume, there is more than likely some other related things that people are searching for. And that's what this tool gives you. It's so easy. And Helium-10 says there are 5,000 related keywords. And if you don't know, keywords are words people are searching for in Amazon. They're the specific terms people type in to the Amazon search bar. Because at the end of the day, Amazon is just a search engine. People come here, they search for what they want to buy, and then Amazon gives them the search results here. And if you can get your product to the top of the search results like this guy did, you can make a ton of money. Obviously, they're making $1.2 million a month. What we need to do is we need to find something that's a little less competitive, that's going to be easier for us to rank at the top of the search results for. This is exactly what we did to find our new product with zero competition. And that's what led us to one of our newest products. What we did is we actually made a tea product that has berberine in it. Just a few months ago, I launched this product, berberine tea. And as you can see, it's already at the top of the search results. So that every time someone is searching for berberine tea, they'll see my product and they'll buy this product. Now make sure you stay till the end of this video because I'll share with you the step-by-step process of how we created this product, berberine tea, how I found the manufacturer, how I set up my listing, all that good stuff. And not only, but I'll also share a ton of checklists, worksheets, and resources I used when looking to sell a product on Amazon that you can use to find your own successful Amazon FBA product. And now we know what product we want to sell, we need to find someone to make that product for us, so we know how to sell this on Amazon. Now, this is something that most Amazon sellers get terribly wrong, so listen up. There are actually 3 different ways you can find a manufacturer easily for your Amazon product. And there's also a bonus 4th way. This is what's helped tons of my students find top tier manufacturers in minutes. This is something that no one else is talking about for finding a manufacturer, and it's something I'll share with you at the end of this video. But let's start with the most common way people find manufacturers, and that's by going to Alibaba.com. And Alibaba is great for finding manufacturers overseas in places like China, India, and other places like that. So the first thing we're going to do is look for sets of products. We're going to click on manufacturers and we're going to type in what we're looking for here in the search bar. So for us, we're looking for tea manufacturers. Now, honestly, I don't really recommend buying consumable products from overseas. Though they do have some different things, I recommend finding anything that's going to be consumed from a manufacturer in the United States. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next 2 minutes. But first, let's find out how to manufacture products overseas. An example of a product we got manufactured overseas is this product, cocktail cards. This is a product that Travis partnered with a student on that was in our Amazon FBA program, and we launched it. He did over $500,000 in sales in his first year, and it's a flashcard product. It's a bunch of individual cards that have information about cocktails and recipes. If we're going to find a manufacturer for that, we would just type in flashcards. And what you'll see here is it gives a list of a bunch of different manufacturers for flashcards. So the first one, we can see that they're a verified seller. They've been in business for 9 years. They have over 60 people. They've done over $760,000 of sales. They have an over 4.8 star review rating on Alibaba. So this is a pretty reputable company. That means that you can trust them. What we would do is we'd go through all these different profiles here, and we could contact all the suppliers and let them know exactly what we are looking for. We are making 100 flashcards, and then we give them the dimensions, and then we'd give them some other information. And this is exactly how AJ and I found a manufacturer for our product cocktail cards. Now the next example is if you are looking to find a manufacturer in the United States, I would go to thomasnet.com. And when you go to Thomasnet, it's going to look very similar to Alibaba. You're going to type in what you're looking for in a manufacturer. So in this case, I would type in tea, and we can see that there are 221 suppliers here. And I would go through this entire list, but what I recommend doing first is actually creating a spreadsheet to track the manufacturers and suppliers. Save the ones that you'd like and want to contact, and keep track of the costs and repliers. I actually have an example to a spreadsheet in my Amazon FBA program in the description. But in that Amazon FBA program, we have exclusive checklist of all the different things that you should be asking your manufacturer. For instance, what is the minimum order quantity? MOQ, as it's commonly called. And this is how much you need to order a product. For instance, with cocktail cards, we had to do around 500 units minimum. And the key thing to remember is that as you order more inventory, the price is going to be cheaper. This is something that you can track in the checklist. You're also going to want to keep track of your relationship. How long is their response time? Ask them what is their lead time, which is when you place an order and when you send the money, how long you're actually going to wait to receive the product. Now, some things to keep in mind as you're going through and contacting these manufacturers and suppliers is that some of these people are not going to be a perfect fit for you. So just make sure to read the descriptions because, for instance, like this company right here, MSC Industrial Supply Co. They're not manufacturing tea. They're not going to be able to make a product like berberine tea for us. And I'm going to share with you how exactly I found the manufacturer for berberine tea in just a minute here. It's actually this last option, and it's an option that so many sellers ignore. You can find a manufacturer with Google. You just type in whatever you're looking for plus manufacturer. And we put in tea manufacturers, and we can see that there are tons of different options here. Private label tea co, custom packaging, very low MOQ. I'd go to their website, I'd read a little bit more about them and see that they're a good fit. But for berberine tea, we were looking for a manufacturer or supplier that was going to make a mix of our own stuffs. So what I recommend doing again is going through that entire list, adding to your spreadsheet, and the next step is to send them all messages and see who has the lowest rate and see who is willing and likely to work with you. So the last way and the most powerful way, in my opinion, is to find a manufacturer in this spreadsheet right here. And this is a spreadsheet of everyone that I've personally worked with. And it also has a lot of the manufacturers that my students in my Amazon FBA program have worked with. And they found huge success that goes step by step showing you how to sell on Amazon. And it comes with weekly Q&A calls, over 117 step-by-step lessons, 2 private one-on-one calls with me or another Amazon expert, and exclusive access to a Facebook group of peers and expert Amazon sellers. But one of the most important things that comes with this is a spreadsheet that has manufacturer from every product. And one of my students I partner with on a product called Rocket Tea. It was a tea product, and we use that same manufacturer for berberine tea. So when you join the program, you'll get access to the spreadsheet and you can find out who our manufacturer is. And rather than having to do all the work of finding your own manufacturer, manufacturers and suppliers that we personally used and work with are people you can trust because they've already been vetted by us. We've even got cocktail cards on here. The manufacturer of that is on this spreadsheet as well. Once you have your product, you're going to want to create a listing on Amazon's website. And this is extremely easy to do. All you have to do is go into your Amazon Seller Center Central account and click on Add New Product and follow a simple template. You're going to have to add a main image, a bunch of side images, some bullet points, and a description. Now I explain this more in depth in our 10-hour free course. So make sure to stick till the end of this video so that you can get access to the complete guide. And then from there, the last step is to launch your product. Now what a lot of people don't realize is that you can drive traffic to this page, to your Amazon page, from external sources like social media, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, TikTok. This is a crucial step that a lot of people skip over, because when your product first goes live, it's not going to be on the first page. So by getting it some sales right off the bat is an easy way to boost your listing. Because when selling on Amazon, the goal is to get the top result in the search results. Because as I mentioned, Amazon is a search engine. People go to Amazon to search for things that they want to buy, and they're most likely to buy the products that are at the top of the search results. In fact, it's exponential. People are way more likely to buy the number 1 product than the number 2 product, followed by number 2, followed by number 3, 4, 5. And if you're on page 2, you're pretty much not going to get any sales. And the secret to getting at the top of the search results is to get as many sales as possible from day 1. In fact, your first week is the most important time on Amazon, because they're judging whether your product is a very big product that's going to do well or not. If you get a lot of sales, Amazon's going to see that you have a winning product and put your product higher up in the search results, which is going to lead to more sales and ultimately going to create a snowball effect where you get more and more sales and your product goes higher and higher up. Now, if you want to hear more about how to grow your product like that and all the steps that we discussed today, my 10-hour course will be linked right down below if you want to get all that information. If you're ready to take the jump and you want us to work alongside you to help launch your product, you could check out our Amazon FBA program as well down there in the description. I hope to work with you guys more and help you guys take the jump to selling on Amazon. But thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.